Hey guys, what's up? Gordy and I here with a 1500 point battle report. Got Eldar versus the new Astra Militarum. So 1500 points of Eldar right here. We have 2 units of 9 Dire Avengers, a unit of 8 Warp Spiders, Mantle of the Laughing God Autarch, or Mantarch, a Farseer, he has a Shard of Anaris, a group of 6 Bikes, and there's going to be 2 cannons in there. A unit of 6 Swooping Hawks, 2 Wave Serpents, just Daka Serpents, and we have a Crimson Hunter up there with Bright Lances, and 2 Warwalkers back there with Bright Lances as well. So it's 1500 points of Eldar. Oh, and I rolled for powers Prescience, Guide, and Foreboding or something. Yeah, awful like that. And on to... And for guard, we have 1500 points here. Astra Militarum, right, sorry. Led by Commissar Yark. Then I took 2 Primaris Psychers, both Mastery Level 2. For troops, I have a 30-man blob with just regular missile launchers. And the command squad has 3 flamers and a heavy flamer. The rest of my troops are 3 veteran squads, each with 2 plasma, and they're all in chimeras. Fast attack, we have a Hellhound, a Vendetta, which the platoon command squad is going to be in, and a Scout Sentinel with a heavy flamer. And I just realized I forgot to put my Manticore on the board, so let me get that. And a Manticore. So for powers for the Psychers, they both took Prescience, and one of them got Forewarning and the other one got Misfortune. And that is 1500 points of Imperial Guard. We are going to be playing on this table over here. Dawn of War Deployment. We're playing Relic Primary with Big Guns Never Tire Secondary, and it is Night Fighting turn 1. I have first turn right now, so we'll be back to deployment in just a second. Alright, so here's our deployment. We have Yark and his 2 Psychers in this big old blob, the Manticore behind them, and then a straight line of tanks here with 2 Chimeras, the Hellhound, and the 3rd Chimera here. Ended up being 3 objectives for scouring. We got 1 here in this building, 1 in this squad, which I'm going to roll for now to see what it is. 4. I don't remember what that is right off the top of my head, so I'm going to have to look it up.
I'll go back to it.
Yeah. And 1 over here by the Warp Spiders. Just 3.
4 and 3.
Yeah. So we got the Warp Spiders hiding behind the factory here, with the Wave Serpent kind of chilling around this corner.
The right behind him is the Autarch.
Yeah. Autarch here.
Got the Autarch up here.
Oh, Autarch's up here.
Under here is just the unit of 6 jet bikes, and the Farseer is hiding under there as well. Mm-hmm. Got the 2 Warwalkers and the other Wave Serpents here. And the rest of my army is in reserve.
Being the Swooping Hawks and the Crimson Hunter XH, along with, in reserve, my Vendetta and the single Scout Sentinel, which was just basically 40 extra points. So we are going to go see if Eldar can seize the initiative after having them seized on them last game. 2. No, they cannot. Alright, so we're going to be going into Astra Militarum, turn 1. Alright, end of turn 1 for the Imperial Guard. Psychers can have Prescience on their own squad, and Prescience on the Manticore. And then these tanks over here all moved up. This guy here shot in that Wave Serpent, just hit it with the Macro Light. or Searchlight. This guy here fired in at, I think that Wave Serpent there.
Yeah, you glanced this one. Got one glance on it.
Yeah, he didn't do anything. He just hit it with the marker or searchlight. And this guy here shot in at the bikes in the cover, and he ended up killing one. It hit them with the searchlight too. So the Manticore fired in over at the bikes. Got one blast. Due to prescience, he did end up managing to hit, but Corey passed both his saves.
And the 5-up invol.
Yeah, the 5-up invol. And the Hellhound here flamed over at the Warp Spiders and this here Wave Serpent, did a hull point of the Wave Serpent and took out one Warp Spider.
Yeah.
I guess that's it for Guard turn 1. So into Eldar turn 1.
Alright, end of Eldar turn 1. It's a pretty good turn for Eldar. The Warp Spiders jumped up there, shot down and blew up that Hellhound, and then they did a jump move back in the assault phase to here, got a good 10-inch jump. The bikes here all moved up, shot into that Chimera, I think stripped 2 hull points off it, and then they all kind of jumped back. The Farseer actually took a wound down his, got a dangerous test, took a wound, which kind of sucked. This Wave Serpent shot into that Chimera as well, but only got one. I decided to keep my shield up just because, and I only got one glance on him, and he made his cover save. These Warwalkers, they came up here, they shot into that Chimera, blew... No, they didn't do anything. They took a hull point off him. They only got a 1-4.
No, they penned it and racked a weapon with it.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah. And then they battle focused back here. This Wave Serpent here just kind of moved up 6 inches just so I could shoot all of my guns. Shot into here, and I think did one hull point to him. And then my Autarch, he moved from up here down to there. Shot into him, I think did 1 hull point, and then he charged in, finishing him off. And the guys are not pinned over there. And that was everything for Eldar turn 1, so we'll see if the Vendetta comes on next turn.
End of Imperial Guard 2, turn 2.
Just holding on to that IG.
Damn it, Astra Militarum, turn 2. Vendetta comes in, and so does the Scout Sentinel here. Now, the Scout Sentinel's a boss. He outflanked, came up behind the Wave Serpent, flamed him,
Oh my god.
gets a 6 to hit, and gets a 6 and explodes the thing. Ends up killing one of the Dire Avengers inside. Vendetta came on, shot at the Warwalkers, got 3 pens, killed did 3 hull points to them, but glanced one to death, and did 1 hull point to the other one. The Manticore over there fired in, and he finished off the last, Warwalker, and did 1 hull point to the Wave Serpent. These guys here fired in at the Autarch and managed to kill one of the plasma guns. These guys here, this Chimera here that's injured, fired at the Wave Serpent and did nothing. Then everything else fired off at the jet bikes, and I think I killed off 3 of them. Is that enough for morale?
They
Or are you fearless?
shot him an ass.
Okay, so they're fearless. So yeah, that's the end of Imperial Guard. And over here, the Blob. They took 1 shot off at the one bike they could see and failed to hit even with prescience on. I failed to get prescience off on the Manticore, but that didn't really matter too much, I guess. And they have 4 warning on, so they have a 4-up invol. Now on to Eldar turn 2, see if the CHE can come on, and the Swooping Hawks.
Alright, end of Eldar turn 2. What happened? Farseer cast prescience on these guys and got on himself. And the Farseer's unit hopped up there, shot into a Chimera, I think. And I actually don't think they were able to do anything. And then they just hopped back on the assault phase. These guys were the ones who did the damage. They warp jumped up to the edge of the building, shot into the air and blew that guy up, and then hopped back. And back here we have a Wave Serpent who just kind of came over this way, shot his shield up into the Manticore, and failed to do anything. Only got 2 shots on the shield, which kind of sucked. The Dire Avengers over here, they ran out of here after firing and battle folks running at the scout, and they got, I think, 4 sixes, so they were able to glance him down to death. The Crimson Hunter came in, shot into the Vendetta, and did one punch through it, but didn't blow it up. The Swooping Hawks came in over here, dropped a bomb on those guys, and then shot into them. I think there's 1 or 2 guys left over there.
3 guys left now. Yeah.
3 guys left there. And the Autarch, just failing miserably, made it in on the charge.
Well, he killed the...
Yeah, I guess he blew that up. Yeah, that's good job. But then he charged in and had 5 attacks, and he missed on 4 of them and only hit with 1, killed 1 guy. And then they attacked back with 10 attacks, and they hit with 7 out of the 10, and then wounded with 1, and then I failed that 1 save. So good job there, tied combat. Not what was supposed to happen, but that's okay. And I think that was everything for Eldar Turn 2.
The Wave Serpents killed, not Wave Serpents, Wave Spiders, Warp Spiders. They killed this Chimera.
Okay, that's what they did.
And these guys are falling back now because of that.
Okay, there we go. So on to Imperial Guard turn 3.
End of Imperial Guard turn 3. These veterans are no longer falling back, so they moved into cover there. The veterans here lost combat by 1, but passed their morale check. And the Autarch hit and ran, so he's back here now. These guys over here, they got prescience off, but didn't get forewarning. And the other prescience went off on the Manticore, but it didn't matter. Because Manticore tried to shoot at those bikes and failed.
Yep. Only got 1 blast.
We got 1 blast, hit 1 bike, and rolled a 1 to wound. So, epic failure. Vendetta went down to hover mode to drop out the platoon command squad, and they roasted the Hawks. Some fried chicken there, basically. And then he shot into the jet bikes and also failed. He got...
Made my jinx save.
Yeah. 2 hits, 1 wound, and then he jinxed it.
Yeah.
I think that's these guys under here fired in at the Dire Avengers, killed 2 of them off. And this squad over here got Bring It Down off and shot at the Wave Serpent, but he passed his jinx save, so he's good to go still. So it'll be on to Eldar turn 3.
Alright, bottom of turn 3 for the Eldar. Pretty good turn. The Warp Spotters jumped down over here, and then they shot into the Vendetta, took it down, and then they jumped up there a little bit. These Dire Avengers shot into the veterans that were hiding in that little ruin, and were able to take them out and ran 1 inch over. The Farseer here just cast a Guide and Prescience, Guide on himself, Prescience on these spiders, and then kind of shuffled around getting ready to jump on an objective or something. These guys hopped out of their Wave Serpent, and they're just kind of spreading out, getting a hold of that objective. This Wave Serpent jumped over here and then shot into the Blob. I think he killed 4 guys maybe? There's a few guys over there. The Mantarch, finally being a man, he went in, shot, killed 1 guy in a unit over there, then charged in and took the rest out, ran the unit down, consolidated 6 inches over there, getting ready to hop back at those guys. The Crimson Hunter did work. It jumped over this way, shot over at the Manticore and got 3 pens, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
And blew that up, so that went well. And I think that was everything for Eldar turn 3. So on to Astra turn 4.
Astra Militarum turn 4. Platoon command squad moved up here and then flamed the Dire Avengers, killing off 3 of them, and they ended up passing the morale check. These guys here, who are sitting on a Skyfire Nexus objective, fired up at the Crimson Hunter. They managed 2 pens and a glance on it. He did jinx the 1 glance. He's down to 1 hull point, but he's also vector locked and stunned, so he's going to have to be traveling 36 inches and next turn he can't turn, so he has to fly straight off the board. And then Yark's unit over here, they're prescience and got 4 boding off. So they have a 4-up invol, and they took out that Wave Serpent finally. So on to Eldar turn 4.
Alright, end of Eldar turn 4. So what happened? The Warp Spiders, they jumped up there, got a nice 13-inch jump, shot and killed the rest of those guys with the flamers over there, and then they ran and then did a jump move in the assault phase over that way. The Dire Avengers here are just running, making a run for the objective over there. The Dire Avengers down here just kind of spread out a bit, just getting on top of the objective. These guys again are just getting ready to jump out on top of an objective. The Autarch again just doing work this turn. He went in and took out that other squad, ran them down. And I believe that was it for Eldar turn 4. But yeah, on to Astra Militarum turn 5.
Okay, Astra Militarum turn 5. So Prescience failed on this guy. The second guy got perils, so Yarrick, being the nice man that he is, killed him to save his soul. Then they ordered fire on my target at the Autarch here, and 2 of the missile launchers missed. Third one hit and wounded, but he passed his invol save, and then all the other shooting, I think I got 3 wounds off, and he saved all those as well. So Eldar turn 5, not looking good for the Militarum at all. So yeah.
Alright, end of Eldar turn 5. So pretty much my whole army has just shifted over this way. We have guys on top of this objective underneath the Chimera, just a secondary. My bikes here have kind of made a little wall to protect this guy grabbing the objective. The Warp Spiders are just kind of moving over this way. I probably could have hit them in here, but I wanted to give them a chance to clear these guys off and just to make the game a bit more interesting. But the Autarch ended up getting into combat anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And he's currently in a challenge, a little gong show with Yarrick, so they're kind of duking it out. I have 1 wound left. One wound got taken off Yarrick. Pretty bad rolling though. He had some re-rolls and then rolled double ones, unfortunately, but it's the way she goes, I guess. I think that's everything though. We'll see if the game continues. May as well get it on camera. No, it doesn't. Alright, well, good game. This is going to be a left handshake. That's alright. Alright, second game with Astra. What do you think?
I put these guys way too far. I mean, I kind of made it so you couldn't come out here. But yeah. You're so fast, it doesn't matter. By the time you were able to come out and around, all my guys over there were gone.
Also, like, I felt like there's only 1 objective over here, so I just thought, like, I would let you just have that objective and just work around these ones. And like you said, I'm so fast with like the Warp Spiders coming in. That line of sight blocking terrain was huge for me this game, for sure. This side of the field was pretty barren, so you can see
the Manticore
not much to do,
hardcore.
That is true. The Manticore didn't do very well either.
If it did better, I think this would have been a completely different game.
Yeah, you would have been cleaning guys off the backfield for sure.
Yeah.
At least forcing some wounds onto like the jet bikes and whatnot. Also, I think that Sentinel over there in that corner though, MVP for the Astrum for sure, comes on and just wrecks 35-point model. Wrecking a Wave Serpent. It's just awesome. Probably the Mantark was my MVP, I'd say, but yeah, until next time, thanks for watching, subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you later.